How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another Canadian Video Games channel. Here today to continue playing Sid Meier's Civilization 6 and our Norwegian campaign that has apparently an oil spill in the ocean outside Skedsmo. That is just a terrible crime, and we can't get it without plastics, which we're not working on right now, but that's alright. We'll get there. No worries about that. We'll get there. How's the rest of the Empire doing? Sarpsborg is about to finish their medieval walls, which is good. That is definitely good. And Oslo is working on a seaport, which is also good. How's our civics tree doing? So, are we going to be able to build 3 military academies? No. We're going to be able to build 4 sewers? Yes. I think we're just about to finish that. A themed museum? We tried. It didn't work. That's going to take some more effort to manage. Research nuclear fusion. We can try to get that down in time. 4 entertainment complex districts. I think we have 2. And the tech tree. Just take a look at that. We are in amongst the masses here. Where's nuclear fusion? Oh, that's a bit of a ways out. Power plants, armies or armadas. Oop, terribly sorry, I got caught. Hopefully I got caught, but it all worked out. Alright. Let's see here. Sarpsborg. We get to work on an entertainment complex. How's the city doing? Plenty of amenities. Not a huge quantity of housing, but they could really do with some industrial. And here would be a good spot for it. Good enough spot anyways. We'll just destroy that their farm. Hopefully that doesn't impact. It probably does. Make everything around it seem a little bit less appealing. Escape route. Go by boat. You can be here faster. In Theria? In Cairo. Oh, agent. His name is Theria, or her name. Their name. Go by boat. It was a failed mission. Oh! And they were killed. Right. That's a bummer. That is a serious bummer. Is that the only spy I have? That was the only spy I had. Right. Not in a great position then to do anything else. Because we have... That's a entertainment complex there. I think you don't... Oh, you do have one, yeah, right up here. With the terrible jousters who are awful at their jobs. They just keep missing each other. Oh boy. You want a lot. Actually, I could do with giving you a stone tablet instead of that. Can I not provide you the stone tablet? Well, you're happy to make the trade anyways, so sure. That's fine. It's a bit unfortunate that we aren't entirely able to get rid of that stone tablet and try and harvest some more artifacts. Are there any buildings that we can work on that would give us somewhere to put that? Just build more archaeological museums? Because it's fairly full. Room for some more writing, and another relic, and some music. That's it. which isn't great. Could do with some more of that. Cyprusburg needs more housing. Yeah, I'm aware, but they really need the production. Like, really badly need the production. Yeah, we're doing alright on the whole culture front there. We're growing pretty rapidly. Saladin's not growing as quickly. We can double check that here. We're getting 87 tourism per turn and 187.7 culture per turn. He's getting more tourism, but the same amount of culture as his tourism. So we're getting much more, like we're almost double, I think more than double the culture. So our tourism isn't as high as it could be, but we are working on it. We're trying to get that up. There's also the potential of a scientific victory, which, we don't have as much science per turn as some of these people, but we're still managing to get the technologies because we're trying to get those boosts. Those wonderful boosts. So those are all good things, with more to come. Although, on the tech tree, we are certainly not where we'd like to be. We are falling behind, as the Congo is sort of up here in the information era. There's definitely work to be done there. Arabian cavalry. And a Candy frigate and a Candy ironclad. And all sorts of various things and people. And 3 turns to finish that sewer. I think that'll be the last sewer unless Oslo needs one. Does Oslo need one? Do you have a sewer? You have a sewer, so no, you're good. The atomic era.
Sure, jets are fast and economical, but oh my, what fun we've lost and what leisure we've sacrificed in the race for efficiency.
So now we can build fighters and bombers. And we boosted advanced ballistics. Somehow. And now Vilnius would like us to recruit a great scientist. Carthage would like religious conversion. Bandar Brunei would like a great general. Jerusalem would like us to construct an aerodrome. Mohenjo-Daro would like us to trigger an inspiration for Cold War. Right, that doesn't sound like a good thing to go for. Where's the Cold War is not going to be a technology, it's going to be a civic. Why do I think these things? Right, so I could get computers. Grants the ability to construct additional spy and all tourism yields are doubled. That sounds really good to me. It sounds really, really good. Let's get that one. And let's check out Civics Tree. Cold War. Research nuclear fusion. That makes sense, yeah. I'm not arguing with that. It does make sense. That would be the boost. Are you guys coming home from a long trip away? Yes. There was something I need to produce armadas for. Maybe it's a technology. Yeah, have 3 armies or armadas. Not entirely clear on how to make those. I have a vague idea. Ah, you want the stone tablet. I will give you the stone tablet. You're not willing to trade for the stone tablet. Well then, too bad. I'd like to get rid of it, but I'm not just going to give it to you for free. Not at the moment. If I had an architect on hand, archaeologist on hand, and I was ready to grab new stuff, then yes, I would just give it away because I need to make room for the new stuff. But I'm not just gonna chuck it and forget about it for no good reason. Is that still a fort? Yeah, it's still a fort. Alright, you can settle down in the fort. We've got a field cannon core, bombard core. Can you be upgraded? You can be upgraded. That's not even that expensive. You can't be upgraded. You can be upgraded. That's quite a bit of expensive, and we need to get access to oil. And you don't have anything. Can the musketmen be up? I think the musketmen can be upgraded, hey? Yeah, they can become infantry. That's not too expensive. But let's start over here at Oslo. What kind of buildings do you want? You want a bank and a stock exchange. Okay. And you're working on the seaport, and then you want a broadcast center and a research lab. And Sarpsborg. Just focus on what we can purchase. Seaport and research lab. So those are going to be fairly expensive and a bit of a ways away. And observation balloons. Skedsmo. Again, just focusing on what we can purchase. We can just buy them a sewer, but they're going to build the sewer in a turn. That leaves a zoo and a seaport. And Nidaros. No. This, yes. Power plant, that's it. And they're working on the Cristo Redento. We can also purchase some cavalry and stuff. There was something or other about having 3 privateers, but I think we might have gone past it. Yeah, definitely gone past it at this point. Not a lot of stuff at this end. We'll get through here pretty quick. Build an aerodrome and airstrip on a foreign continent, so in Oslo. Build a spaceport district. Build 4 entertainment complex districts. Research the fusion of the museum. Build 4 sewers. Build 3 military academies. Build 3 factories. Some of those things are not going to happen. Not in the time necessary to finish them. Could definitely do with having an aerodrome in Oslo. That wouldn't be a terrible thing in any way, shape, or form. Carthage has been defeated. Well, that's not good. Carthage was my homie. Who took Carthage? I want to say... Brazil took Carthage. I can't say I'm a fan of the move. Definitely can't say that I'm a fan of the move. There were other things you could do, and yes, that has cost me a trader. Or do I just get to send them on their way to a new place? Because Carthage, that was lucrative. That was very lucrative. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. Ooh. That's new. The women of your empire have clamored for proper sanitation. Having won the right to vote, they now need... having won that battle, they need the right to vote. Yes. We've got 4 sewers, which is good. We've boosted suffrage. Alright, so where can we trade to? We can trade with Delhi, Tezric, Kamyanka. I'm done trying to pronounce these. That's just... why would you try and make me say these things? Terrible. Alright, so if we actually send it up towards size, we send it this way, there's a number of trading posts it'll pass through. Now, there's a Japanese one on the way too. Alright, so let's figure out... So we know we've got a post in Belém, and I believe we have one in Rio. Let's see here. Here we go. So Belém gets me a trading post point. Rio gets me 2. Because I don't think I cut through Brasilia if I go to Rio either. Rio. Yeah, no, we skip Brasilia. So we get 2 at Rio, so that's good. We skip Kabata, we go to Kul-Oba. Let's see where Kul-Oba is. Kul-Oba. We're up to 4 trading to Kul-Oba from trade routes, so I believe I've got 1 in Kul-Oba. Now, Pokrovka is also 4. So we haven't done a run all the way to Pokrovka. And then we'll need to do one to Otsu. And then 2 size. And that will get us trading posts all the way along that route, which is worth a lot of money, particularly if we can maintain the appropriate city-states as suzerains. Now, Skedsmo, you are pretty slow at building things, and like this wouldn't be a terrible place to put just an industrial region. Appeal's not too high. You get a bonus from mines in 2 different directions. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put that there. We'll try and build that up nice and quick. So let's check in at Skedsmo to see what we can purchase. A zoo and a seaport. Don't really have the money for either of those things. Nidaros, is there anything available to purchase here? Just the power plant, and that's a bit more money. So we'll check in at Sarpsborg. Seaport and the research lab. You actually, I think you've caught up quite nicely. That leaves Oslo, who have a lot of stuff that they haven't caught up with. Can't have a stock exchange until we have a bank, so let's go ahead and put a bank in. That'll just earn us some more money per turn, which is excellent. Just double check that there's, we could get an admiral, but we'll pick that up in time anyways. If not this admiral, another admiral, they're all the same, it doesn't matter. Is there anyone of true interest? Ooh, we could snipe a great scientist. Ooh. So I definitely want to send you over to Oslo. We definitely want you to be in Oslo. We could pick you up for not that much, because we're getting pretty close to grabbing one on our own, but we aren't going to be the first ones to get you. And artifacts, yeah. We'll go ahead, we'll snipe you. And that's completed a quest for Lisbon. So how is Lisbon doing? We have 5, it's influenced by 8. But there's no suzerain, I don't think. I think it would say if there was... No, there's no suzerain, so we're at 5. So we need one more to bring them on side. Lisbon? Yeah, Lisbon. We need 6. So they're a little bit happier. And also Vilnius. Vilnius again. We need 9 to take that. But we've bumped up culture in theater states. Theater states? Theater squares. For no extra cost above anything else. Now, where did that guy go? Did he show up? He didn't show up in Oslo directly, and that's really where I'd like him to go. He shows up in, Nidaros. Okay, so we'll have to send you on your way. The finest engineers and architects would be happier in a place where they could grow. Brazil, for instance. I'm guessing you're not happy with my technological movements, and I've annoyed you because I have great people that you wanted. You weren't getting that guy either. That was going to Brazil. Sorry. Shush your face and get out of the way. So we'll go ahead and pass the turn. I'm not at war with anyone, and there doesn't seem to be a large barbarian presence, so I'm not worried about antiquity sites. About sending the great scientist all the way over to Oslo unsupervised. I don't think there's anything that's going to cause any troubles. I mean, it's not that difficult to set him up with the privateer and say, go! I'll probably do that just because, like, now that I've said I'm not worried about it, something's going to go wrong, right? Like, that's how that works. So, play it safe, give him a escort, and send him on his way. That will be excellent. Also going to want to build some spies, because I don't think I can just purchase spies. Can I? Can I just purchase spies? I don't think so. Get tanks. Anti-tank crew. Submarines. I like submarines. Submarines are an upgrade for privateers. That could be fun. Whose turn is it? Not mine. Not yet, anyways. What are we dealing with? City-states? My turn! Yes! Let's get you down over here. Good move, good move, good move. This is Mary Leakey. And we'll have you come in here. Create an escort formation. And... yeah, you're good. You're done. Are you... yeah, you're going to try and do that next turn. Let's not do that. Cancel the movement. Just skip your turn. You're good. We'll get them shipped over sooner than later. And I've been denounced because I'm allied with their enemies. You were just friendly with me like 5 minutes ago, I swear. But whatever. You know, you can be as grumpy as you like. That doesn't bother me. How's the state of affairs in Jerusalem? They would like us to construct an aerodrome. You know, I kind of want one too. Maybe when we're done with the seaport, we'll put one out, maybe in the jungle here? There's no big benefit for that. Amsterdam has made peace with Pedro. Buenos Aires has made peace with Amsterdam. That's good. Where's Amsterdam's over here. How are you going to fight with them? Like, really? That didn't seem like it was an option. Oh, there's some stone over here that we don't have access to. That wouldn't be terrible. Do any of these have really great appeal? Average, charming, not bad. Breathtaking. Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't really want to put a seaside resort over a stone outcrop. Or maybe, because they're not really that necessary. Alright, you two. Over here, please. And what's this? We picked up a holy war on Pedro. Which is, you know, it is what it is. No need to worry about it. Do we have the purchasing power to speed along some development? Not you, although you could really do it with an upgrade. The city, let's see here. No, stock exchange is 1800, not 1300. I don't know why I thought it was 1300, because it definitely is not that. So what are we up to? 1854 AD? Turn 445? Alright, this is a lot quicker than a marathon game, I'll tell you that. I kind of haven't played anything outside of marathon for some time. And Hojo Tokamune has completed the Hermitage. Very nice. Take this out right there. Got some good things going on around here. There's some oil in that lake. It's not great. Does it call it a lake? It does. Good. Are these lakes? Lake. Good. The game knows when a body of water surrounded by land that it should be a lake. Are there any like really big lakes that the game sort of doesn't recognize as a lake? I think that's a natural wonder. Yeah, that's the Dead Sea. Any like overly large lakes that it can't handle? Calls them like ocean tiles. I don't think we have any such lakes. There's just two very large plots of land. There's not a lot of Does that count as a lake? It does. I feel like it would probably be a saltwater lake that close to the shore. But, you know, it's no big deal. We got a nice little, very clean round lake here by Philadelphia. In New Orleans, but it counts as Philadelphia. That's all right. And 3 turns we'll have access to computers, which will double all our tourism yields. So throw that from 89 to 170 something. That's not the right one. At which point our culture victory should see a nice spike as we try and overtake all the various nations. Is there anyone that we're already ahead of? Gandhi's in last there with 72. We're at 41. So we've almost culturally dominated Gandhi, which is kind of cool. If that's kind of the way you want to think about it. I don't think that's quite accurate, but we do have the money now to go over to Oslo and say, Oslo, we would like you to earn us even more money on your money. We'll go ahead and buy you some money-related items. Not you, Oslo. Show me the citizens. I said, show me the He's not going to show me the citizens. And we've completed a trade post with London. Excellent. So now more trade routes with London will be worth even more money. And they've got an aerodrome and an airport over here. Very nice. They've got room for 4 planes. And they've got, what is this? A red coat. Oop. They've disappeared into the city. Very nice, very nice. An allied friend reports that England has built an aerodrome in Birmingham. I don't know where Birmingham is. Over here. Built an aerodrome. Oh, there it is. Yep. I love the little details. You got the little tower here, and radar station, some cargo planes equipment. A windsock. Yeah, a little. Okay, admittedly, this might just be that my settings are turned down a bit, but the textures on the ground itself don't look that great. But, like, the actual buildings themselves all look pretty nice. Even on whatever settings I'm running. They're probably, like, medium. There's a Japanese spy in Oslo. We'll have to deal with that. Now, trade routes. We could trade with Damascus for quite a bit of money. We could trade with London for even more money. Can we trade with Amsterdam? Or Zanzibar? Because those are worth a lot of money, too. Pretty sure Zanzibar's worth a huge amount of money. Yeah, Zanzibar's worth a ton of money. Lisbon's worth a ton of money. Candy wants a trade route. But we can trade with Lisbon. Because we already have Candy under control, so we don't want to actually do their mission until we can make sure they're under control. Geneva, I think Geneva works for us. Yeah, Geneva works for us as well, so we don't need to worry about Geneva either. So we can focus on trading with Lisbon for all the extra money and 10 culture. And I think that counts as an international trade route, right? It's just not with one of the major powers. It's Lisbon, because Lisbon's worth a lot of money. I don't even know where that trade route entirely goes there. Oslo to Lisbon. Can you show me your route? Can I see the route? I feel like they probably go through Kyoto, Nantes, Sheffield, London, and then boat around to Lisbon. Or maybe they go through Kyoto, Nantes, Dijon, Liverpool, into the water. Where they go down to Rennes? I don't know where they go. I'd like to know. I didn't really pay attention. I should have. Because now I'm curious. Haha. That's how they get you. You are not worthy to bask in our presence. Your army is as fragile. Your power is as fragile as your army. It's weak. You're unhappy about the state of my armies, which is fine, I guess. If you want to be upset about that, that's your prerogative. I don't care. I've got significant alliances with people who are going to back me up in the odd situation where something goes wrong. Scythian builders. Preston. Preston up here. Very nice.
To err is human. But to really foul things up, you need a computer.
Oh, I like that. Alright, so there we go. Yep, we're up to 178 tourism. So if we go over here, we should see that tick up very quickly. And if we go to the leaderboard here, yeah, we're now producing far more than Saladin, who is in second. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the tech tree. So we can go ahead and produce machine guns, which I think are an upgrade from the field cannon. Yep. And then that's it. And the anti-air gun, which upgrades to the mobile SAM but doesn't start from anywhere. Well, that's the first instance. So we'll go ahead and try and get them. Maybe we consider trying to build 3 armies / armadas to get that under control, and then we can try and boost nuclear fusion in some form or fashion. We need more spies. We really do. We need to get this Cristo Redento done, because that one sounded really, really good. There's the spy. Tell me about the Cristo Redento. Tourism output from relics and holy cities is not diminished by other civilizations who have researched the Enlightenment civic. 100% tourism from seaside resorts across your civilization must be built on hills. And we've lost our suzerain status in Seoul. What do you want? Religious conversion. Well, first I need to get Jerusalem on side, because that is currently the only way I'm going to manage to get my religion back, is if I can get Jerusalem on side. Jerusalem is currently allied with nobody. So that's interesting. I'm a city-state protector. You're welcome. Don't know what I've done to deserve that, but you're welcome. We'll finish up the class struggle here very quick. Don't mind that at all. Yes, I'd like to see the Cristo Redento finished. That would be great. Maybe I should save them and just buy the power plant for Nidaros. How much does it cost to purchase the power plant?
The class
Quite a
struggle
bit.
necessarily leads to the dictatorship of the proletariat.
So we've unlocked communism. We're not going to switch to communism. I did see spines in Oslo. They're still there. All right, so go to Oslo. Yep, go to Oslo. Civics. Let's look at the civics tree. So let's get totalitarianism. Okay, that does sound useful. Well, no, it's not what I meant. But right, so we could switch up to communism, or we could hold on and continue to add up our bonuses from our merchant republic and just wait, because that just adds a lot of... Yeah, we want to get this one because we haven't been doing a lot of militarial stuff. Maybe we don't unlock fascism until such a point as, after having a democracy, we feel the need to have a large military or similar situation. Like if we're attacked by something. Nah. Thinking because when you unlock a government, you can swap governments for free. But I'm not going to worry about it. It'll be fine. Quit worrying. Manchester. Shizuoka. I'm just like, where continent am I at? Alright, that one. Back over here. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. Where's... There, here we are. We can see the progress on the Cristo Redento. Christ the Redeemer. Oh, look, the little cranes are lifting stones. Ah! I love it. I love it so much. The detail is just hilarious. I love all the details. Where's our little boat at? With our scientist who will generate some science for every artifact in the city. 525 science for every artifact in the city. So we'll get 3 times that. Nice 1500 science. Plus all the artifacts will generate double tourism, which will be very cool. Very cool. We'll just have to exit formation and head over to the Academy. The Academy of Sciences. Japan has declared friendship with Arabia. Really? Really? They've taken Beijing. And they've founded Aleppo and Mecca and Sanan, Damietta, Damascus, Barqa, Raqqa, Medina, and Cairo. I probably butchered most of those pronunciations. But they took Beijing. And they look to be trying to take more. Are they at war with China? Alright. Exit formation. Get up here. Oh no, you need to be over... You need to be here. Well, I guess that makes sense if you're benefiting from the artifacts, but...
Aim for the
whatever.
moon. If you miss, you may hit a star.
Good stuff, good stuff. Just choose to do research. We don't have any of the boosts. We will be able to boost our nuclear submarines. We don't even know what uranium is. That'll take 7 turns each. We won't even have time to boost them. I guess this offshore oil rig. That's a good one. So let's go ahead and try and get that 3 armies combined arms thing. You just actually hop in here and chill for a little while. I need to go back over here. Can we produce And by produce, I mean purchase. A ranger. We can just purchase armies outright. Okay, what's the cheapest army we can purchase? Can we purchase cavalry armies? 4,690 gold to do that. That is... That is a lot. That is a lot of money. I apologize for my chair squeaking. There's not much I can do about that. But I already have 3 cores around here. So if I can purchase another field cannon, which I think is now a machine gun. Oh, that's expensive. And what does the bombard upgrade to? Upgrades to artillery. So we'll go ahead, we'll upgrade that to artillery. And we'll try to purchase an artillery gun in a couple turns. We'll be able to do that. This is probably the fastest I'm going to be able to pull this off. Just purchase an artillery, have the core and the single vehicle join together to become an army. Do the same with the field cannons, so upgrade them to machine guns. Actually, if I brought them over here and upgraded all of them, I could combine them all together. Yeah, we're done here. We're good. That's it. That's it for now. Everybody wants one of my great works of art, but I currently don't want to get rid of any of them. I mean, it would be great to trade around and get some other great works of art, but that's not really something that anybody seems to want to do. Sculpture. I don't even know where I could put a sculpture. Some music would be nice, but that's a ways out. Apparently we've just done a thing. Alright, so I don't know what you're going to do, but if I send the guy here, he covers off a couple places. Doesn't cover up for money, but you know. Excuse me, thank you. He would cover up the neighborhood. He would cover up the city center. He's got all that covered. The only thing's not covered is, yeah, the seaport and the commercial hub, which is unfortunate because that would be nice to cover those things. Right, so back over here. Can we afford to purchase an artillery? How much is an artillery? 2010. Alright, so one more turn, and then we'll be able to get that artillery. We can try and form our first army. Unless we need to have 2 corps to form an army, in which case I am really wasting my time and effort. Whew. Still, we have the lighthouse. We have the pyramids. We're working on the Cristo Redentor. Not too many turns left. 18. And you enjoy that I'm practicing espionage. Good. I need more spies, and I need them to level up and earn points and do things, and currently not in a great position to be building spies. I need to finish all the stuff. All the stuff that's going to go on. We're up to 214 tourism, that's nice. Let's see how we're doing in the world rankings there. Doing pretty good. We're up to 49 tourists. We've got 345, so we need to get 265. So we're almost a fifth of the way there. And over half the way to surpassing Gandhi's local tourism with our own. That's nice. I think now we have the money. Yeah, we should have the money to get into Nidaros and just buy an artillery gun. And there we go. We formed our first army, which is good. Can we still purchase Ironsides? Ironsides? Ironclads, yes. And they're fairly cheap. You come in here. What are you going to cost to upgrade? You're not too bad. So we could potentially do an armada of Ironsides. What do they ultimately upgrade to? Destroyers. That would be a terrible thing to have. You also make your way down here. And we'll see about getting that done as well. I don't think I can purchase any more knights, and actually I can get you. How long does that take? 7 turns? Yeah, go over there. We can have the bombards run the role of defensive military unit. Yeah, 97 bombard strength, 77 regular strength. So that'll be good. You build your empire as the rising sun, powerful and brilliant. Well, thank you. I'm a declared friend of you, and you guys are friendly, and you don't like me, you don't like me, you don't like me, you don't like me. Yeah, that's right. If you got more friends than enemies, then is there really anything to worry about? I've got a lot of horses we could trade away with people. I don't think anybody really wants horses, though. They've tried to trade horses with me. We're past the age when horses are useful. What are we looking at here? Artillery. You guys make your way over there. I know there's no road, so that's going to take you a little while. You come over here. You can receive an upgrade. And you guys can form a fleet. Now, to make a new one of you is going to cost 1,775 gold, which we're producing 350 turns. We're producing 700 every 2 turns, so 5 turns-ish. That's all right. Sarpsborg, you need something to work on. Unfortunately, I feel like it's going to be a neighborhood. Because your last one, it's on Charming, which gives you some housing, but yeah, you're going to need better than that. Yeah, put it up there. I'd like to buy you some buildings for your production district so that it's more useful to you, but need the money elsewhere currently to try and speed along our sciences and things. Yeah, that one. I'm trying to get that one done nice and quick. We'll see about that. We get the field cannon sent out. We've boosted satellites. That must have been a research agreement. And that is a gunship. Helicopters. Yeah, they are way ahead scientifically. That's not the right one. I mean, they haven't launched a satellite yet. But they've got 54 technologies researched, and they're producing 228 science a turn. We've got 53, but we're not producing as much. Whew! These boosts really allow you to stay in the game, even if you're not necessarily managing that much science or culture. You can still, like, if you're smart about it and you pick your plays carefully, you can make it work. You come over here and you be on alert. In a few turns here, we'll have a little friend for you. You guys just be on alert in Skedsmo, that's good. Hopefully I can actually upgrade the crossbowmen to 1 level up. To just Gatling gun, or field gun, or whatever they're called. Field cannon. Rather than upgrading them all the way to machine guns, because then I have to pay to upgrade everything to machine guns before I can fix them together as a army. And I'd prefer not to have to do that. And I like the single unit core and army structure. It's very familiar to me, as my first Civilization game was Civilization Revolution, the PS3 and the Xbox 360. It's also on iPads and various other things, but not quite the same as on console. And there you had army stacking and stuff, but you could also put multiple units together into one bigger unit in the form of armies to make them just a little bit better. Let's go ahead and put you out here. Actually, hold on, no, because what was... You're charming. You're average. So we'll put you out here where you are average. We will produce an aerodrome. Sort of buildings are we going to be looking at here? Still Broadcast Center and Research Lab. I don't know what you were just working on. You definitely just finished building something, and I couldn't tell you what. Really couldn't tell you what. I'm not sure how bad that is, but I know it's not good. Oh, and I didn't check to see what the crossbowmen would upgrade to. You've just produced an anti-tank crew. You've got a lot of units, Japan. You've got a lot of stuff on the ground. Sendai. Fukushima. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't allow earthquakes near this area. Are you near a fault line? Is this the Ring of Fire over here? This could be bad. Is it okay to be making fun of the Fukushima nuclear disaster? It's probably too soon, but I laughed anyways. Oh, look at the progress. See, we're making actual progress on the little construction project here. I like it. The details, just the little details. Little. You can still see the granaries and the monument and the palace, all in the middle of the city. They don't model the sewer system, which is probably a good thing. You wouldn't necessarily want to see that. Our friendship with Thomas has run its course and will need to be renewed. Sure, but I'll leave that up to them. And yeah, we're getting pretty close to some new throw them to the winds. What are you looking for? What is your bonus? Envoys, that's the word. Throw them to the winds. Yeah, your benefit doesn't even matter. So what do I want to try and work towards? I definitely want to work towards Jerusalem, but is there anything that I could just grab real quick? Lisbon, yes. Could grab Lisbon nice and quick. I think that might be the only one that I can actually grab fairly easily, is Lisbon. Sure, we will continue to be friends with you. I see no long-term problems with that. We got 6 turns left in the research of totalitarianism. Again, sorry for the squeaking tree. Squeaking tree? The civics tree. My chair was squeaking. That's not the right tile. Yeah. Still need to get apostles and evangelize beliefs and all that stuff. I was looking for government tab.
In the hierarchy of the major poetic substances, plastic figures as a disgraced material, lost between the effusiveness of rubber and the flat hardness of metal.
Cool. Can unlock for 245 gold. Yeah, we're working on that. And then that'll be democracy. And that gets us 3 envoys at 200 points. Same with communism and fascism. This also gets us 30% bonus from district projects, which we'll definitely want to be looking at. So we've just finished with plastics. Go ahead, choose a new technology. Let's get rocketry. We're not going to be able to boost that. Because we currently don't have any spies moving about. So that's unfortunate, but that's how we're going to have to do that. We've almost in the position to introduce a new ironclad. I did it again! I didn't check to see what the crossbowman guy here upgrades to, or if I'll be able to make benefit of that. And I'm getting close, so I should check that first. Great! Alright, okay, so that's... Yeah, there's just a lot of Japan. There's a lot of Japan. I didn't think that the Japanese AI would be quite so expansionist, but wow. There's a lot of Japan, and a lot of Japanese people. Sure, I will be friends with everybody. That won't annoy anybody. Any new cities changing sides? The Chinese are defending themselves from something. They've got infantry that have seen action. I've declared a friend an enemy. No, I've declared an enemy a friend. That's the thing. One of their enemies is one of my friends. I don't know who. I don't care. I could look it up. I could figure out what's going on. France is trying to settle into this area as well. What a mess. What a mess. Oh, there's a French spy. Oh! The French spy is just out of reach. Ah, but the Japanese spy is going to get caught. They're not going to get away with that. Probably. That's a pretty good spy there. The French spy, however, is going to get away. Which is a bother, but, you know, what am I going to do? I don't know that there's anything I can do about that. Alright. So, I think we're in a position here to go ahead and get ourselves an ironclad. And we can form that army, or the armada. We have an ironclad armada. 77 melee strength. Very nice. Also, just swing over here. Just checking this out. Where do you go to? You go straight to machine gun for a lot of money. How about you? You go to machine gun for also a lot of money. I need another 2,000 gold to get all of that up to snuff. Which is unfortunate, but it will be done. It's going to take a couple turns. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to get that rocketry boost in quite the way I would like to see. And we're probably going to lose out on some money to the French. I really need to get those spies into production. However many spies I can have, I should have. Just need you to finish up with that wonder. I just wish you could buy spies. Can you buy spies with faith? No. Too bad. So sad. Sapsborg needs housing. I'm working on it. And I've lost Zanzibar. Zanzibar. Congo have moved up to take control of Zanzibar. We could get Zanzibar right back on side and receive cinnamon and cloves. It's probably not a bad thing. It's probably half the reason that my cities are usually in a good mood. Just check around here and see. Yep, 6 of 6 amenities. Oh, you're actually displeased. Oh, that's not good. Skedsmo's still doing okay, and you're doing okay, but the other guys aren't so thrilled. So what will we get you to work on? Venetian Arsenal? Not bad, not bad. On the coast station, you get extra naval units when you build a naval unit. Not bad, not bad. That could. Let's get some of this workshop stuff and seaports and things done first. Got envoys. We're sending. I'd like to send them elsewhere, but I really need Zanzibar on side because I need those amenities to keep everyone chill. Unfortunate, but it must be done. You go ahead and sit at alert. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff going on around here. How are we doing on the old culture ladder? We're at 58 to... Oh, darn. Catherine's catching up. Quite quickly. Saladin's still growing his... Oh, that's... That's not great. And you're annoyed that I have more wonders than you, blah blah. No, Catherine's in second. 198 per turn. See, but you're not getting a lot of culture per turn. I'm still managing the culture per turn as well. Definitely need more of these various districts. I need to be able to spend the money to improve the districts rather than just trying to constantly power up everything else. I've got 3 turns. 2 turns until I begin researching democracy. I've gained to cast a spell. I declare a colonial war on Qin Shi Huang. Okay, I'm not going to use that. Good to know it's there, I guess. We've got a ironclad army. Armada, not army. Just send them along this way. And then they can just hang out over there. And we'll send our frigate over this way. Do I have the money for you? I do. So we'll go ahead and make you a machine gun. And then, I guess 3-ish turns. We'll have the other guy set up. It'll be good. And we'll get that 3rd army armada necessary to speed past the combined arms bonus. And in 9 turns we will produce the Cristo Redento that I don't think anyone else is building. Or at least if it's popped up here, I didn't notice, because I don't read most of them. So, in general, doing pretty good. American settler, American knights. Los Angeles, look at that. Way up here. Oh, look at the little... The traders are now in little vans. It's adorable. Just come on over here. This seems like a good spot. Actually, just a little bit further south. So that nothing can sneak past except submarines / privateers. Good. Very good. Could do with some builders. Gotta save up the money first. Oof, I've never felt so crunched for money. But definitely feeling crunched for money. Produce a builder out here. We could gather the stone. Which I don't know if that would necessarily benefit Oslo, who are currently happy. Sarpsborg is currently content. Oi. You have all the crabs in the world. Are they a luxury resource or are they a bonus resource? They're a bonus resource. Darn it. The stone is a bonus resource as well. I don't think the bonus resources mean much outside of just giving you raw material. So actually an entertainment complex out here would not be amiss. That's off the table. I will give you this. You will not accept this under any circumstances. Really? You would refuse a gift. I'm assuming you don't have anywhere to put it. Yeah, so, definitely need some more districts around here, even though literally every tile around the city that can have a district has a district. We've got, that's even further from the city, we've got academic
district. The ultimate
district.
end of any ideology is totalitarianism.
Cool. Civics. Let's get democracy. Yes, I know there's a new government that I could swap to. I don't want to. I want democracy. Oh, I've lost a policy. Did I get a better one? Open borders with all city-states and +4 influence points per turn towards earning envoys. Is that what I was previously getting? I don't know. I know I was getting roughly 7 points per turn towards that, so we'll see if that's a thing. Extra gold from all labs, and I don't have that many labs and things. So that's good. We'll set that. We'll check here. 9 points. All right, so it was probably previously like a 2 points per turn influence buff. But that'll be it for now. Tomorrow we will see suffrage researched, and we'll swap over to democracy. We'll get rocketry done, and we'll get combined arms done. We almost have the money to do that, but not quite yet. But that will be to come. Until next time, have a good one.